Check, mic check. What's up, Jay?
What is up, man? It's been a big week.
It has.
Tour was crazy. Golfcritique.com. We're always doing great things.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Let's
Always.
get started.
I agree. Well, this is Golf Nation, the show that brings you interviews with the best and brightest people in the industry. Join us for a round as we learn about their life, business, and so much more. Golf isn't just about playing the game, it's about connecting with others and getting away from our everyday lives. Now here's your host and the CEO of GolfCritique.com, Jeremy Lee.
Golf Nation, what is up? You are listening to episode 39 of the Golf Nation podcast, which is always brought to you by GolfCritique.com, the best search engine in golf. Risky, you play any golf this week?
Yeah, I actually did play on Saturday up at RGA, Raleigh Golf Association.
Raleigh Golf Association, yes.
It was great. Yeah, we got rained on a little bit, but it wasn't anything like the last time we played at Southern Pines.
Whoa, that was a little bit of a rainstorm.
Yeah, ruined my wallet too, but and all the cards inside of it. But,
well, it is
good.
a different week this week. We did have a guest, but unfortunately, last minute we had to do a little rearranging this week, but that's okay. So you just got Risky and I. Risky, what is up, man? It's going to be really weird to just talk to you this week.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to have to keep up and do my talking, engage in conversation.
I know. We're going to put you on the spot this week.
Yeah, originally wasn't supposed to be my position in this podcast, but things got shifted up and it's going well.
Well, we couldn't have found a better week to do it because crazy stuff on the PGA Tour this week.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's nice to see golf booming. I think golf has been waiting for this for a long time. And if you are one of those who are just trying to get out of the house, if you're trying to get out, if you've never picked up a golf club in your life, then it's time to play.
Yeah, now is the time to do it.
What else are you gonna do? Nothing. You can't do nothing right now.
Yeah.
There's no recreation sports. There's no sports you can go watch. Like, just pick up a club. Let's go play some golf.
Yeah.
But what's the best way to do that?
Through golfcritique.com.
Golfcritique.com. That's right. If you have not been on golfcritique.com, definitely check it out. We are moving through the country and we have connected a ridiculous amount of booking engines to golfcritique.com. Simply go in and click on Play Golf. It is a geolocated search. Will automatically pull up your nearest zip code. You can click on that little icon, the little pointer icon, which will locate your exact location and give you the closest golf courses to you. We do go ahead and filter them from semi-private and public golf courses, so it's ones that you can book on. One of the cool things, one of the things that I love about golfcritique.com is that it gives you a lot of information, but it also tells you exactly if there's a booking engine or not. So if you go to the site and you're like, oh, I want to book online, but you're searching through and you're noticing, oh, here's a call now instead of a book now. Well, guess what? We've already done the work for you. Don't go working. Don't go searching anymore. If you know you want to play that golf course, click on call now right from your cell phone. It'll call them right up and you can book your tee time. That is what I love because not everybody books online. So if you're looking to just go in and book, if you still want to call in after one says book now, just simply click on the details, click the phone number, and boom, you're calling there as well. So it is the best site for finding that golf course nearest you that you can go play and get a ton of information. What's also great is instruction. This is the time to learn the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have the best instructor directory anywhere on the web, in my opinion. You just get a ton of information. Because, Risky, if you were going to go take a lesson, how would you find your instructor now?
I'd probably go to that course's site if they had one.
Okay.
And just start digging around the site.
Yeah, maybe a recommendation from a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what's the problem with that? Like, you can't see how he teaches. You don't know how he teaches or she teaches. You don't know if they're technical, if they're more feel. There's a lot that goes into finding a good instructor because everybody learns differently. You probably learn differently than I do. I'm a hands-on kind of guy.
Oh, well, I'm a hands-on kind of guy too.
Okay, well, but some people are more technical. Some people would rather see numbers.
Yeah,
and
that's not me.
Yeah, and so it's really, really important to know how the instructor teaches so you can find one that you're going to stay with and really like, because listen, take it from me as a PGA instructor myself, you cannot become an A player in one lesson. You have to commit. It's just like everything in life. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're going to give you at golfcritique.com. Select instructor. You're going to be able to simply look on their pages, see who they represent, see what technologies they use, see what their rates are. Listen, you pay a lot of money. Instructors are not cheap, but they live off of instruction. So that's a lot of instructors, 8 hours a day in the sun. They deserve everything that they get. And the knowledge that they can give you and how fast you become a good player and how much more you will enjoy this game is quite fascinating. So we highly recommend you getting instruction, and we highly recommend checking out our instructors on golfcritique.com and make sure that you let them know that, hey, I found you on golfcritique.com. I definitely want to take a lesson. So I think I need a lesson soon.
Yeah, I definitely need one too.
We got to play Southern Pines. Last time we played Southern Pines Golf Club. Mm-hmm. We got drenched.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
And it was really cool to see some of the changes they're making.
Yeah, just going out with you that one time, like that changed my game. Like I said, I played RGA on Saturday. Uh-huh. I shot a 91, which I was pretty happy about, honestly. Good. I mean, I was frustrated. I definitely know areas that I can shave shots off and whatnot. But
how was your driver?
It was pretty sad. It was on. Good. See, that's what I was definitely gaining strokes off my driver and stuff, but around the green, honestly, sorry, RGA, but the greens were in terrible condition. Like a good portion of them were under repair, like patches of sand and everything.
Yikes. Bent grass up there?
I believe so, but it would just was not looking good. So I had multiple putts that got within 6 inches of the cup and just bounced and went left or right, like completely opposite direction. Yeah. And I'm like,
so let's do some education to give some of these courses a little bit of break and let people know. I think educating people is very, very important. So cool season grass, it's probably cool season grass. I'm going to guess if they were having greens problems. So if you don't know, I used to be a superintendent before I was a golf pro and to spend about 15 years of my life on that side of the game. So I have a pretty good knowledge base about how to manage courses and grow courses and do all those things. And one of the problems that we've had in North Carolina is the control of water. And if you don't know this, water is warmer than air. So that's why when it's in the heat of the day, you don't really want to put a lot of water on. You just want to kind of cool the canopy. You want to cool it down, use it as a kind of an air conditioner. But what happens right now is North Carolina, if you live in North Carolina, you know what I'm talking about. If you live outside of North Carolina and you're in a different area of the country, we have been getting plummeted with more rain than we've had in a very long time. And it's still hot. And obviously, when your greens are saturated and you're a cool season grass, ain't much you can do unless you got sub air. And if you don't know what sub air is, it's like literally a vacuum under the green. Mm-hmm. It was invented at Augusta and they have it on almost every green. So if you're out there comparing your golf course to Augusta, just let you know that there's a lot of technology that goes into that. Also, it's not even open in the summer. So before you guys give your superintendents a hard time, know what they're dealing with. You know, sometimes Mother Nature just ain't very kind, and you got to do everything you possibly can to overcome that. So I will give RGA a little bit of a break because if you have cool season grass in this weather system that we've been having and you can't do anything, you can't get rid of the water, it's really going to be a tough go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the rest of the course was phenomenal. But it was just, a few here and there that were adding strokes to my
Right. Hence
score.
why everybody's going to Bermuda grass in the South.
Yeah.
Because it's just too hard with the mint grass. I mean, I love bent to death, but it is very hard and very expensive to take care of in a warm season climate. So with that said, we are showing some love to the superintendents for sure.
Absolutely.
The unsung heroes of this game.
Definitely.
They work their ass off 70, 80, 90 hours a week. And it's good to kind of see that they're being rewarded for that. I've definitely seen an increase in pay on the superintendent side, which I'm very happy about and well deserved. So next time you're out, I don't know why I'm on the superintendent gig today, but you just
started talking about I'm a superintendent, and then you just started pouring out the love for the superintendents.
Well, it brought in a lot of memories. As soon as you said green struggling in the middle of summer, in a lot of water,
like PTSD.
Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, my head's spinning. It's so much work, and definitely, if anybody's out there and you see the superintendent on the golf course, or you see any of those guys working, know that they are working for you to give you the best possible grass they can. Because listen, if their grass ain't good, most likely they're going to be finding another job. So they're not in good moods either. So just try to pep them up, give them some love, and show the superintendents that we care and we appreciate.
Love that. That was an awesome plug for all superintendents.
I love it, man. I love
there.
my supers. We're going to get some great supers on the show, by the way.
Okay.
One of my very, very good friends that I go a long way back with, is the new guy, the head guy at the new PGA courses down at Frisco, where they're putting in the new headquarters. So he gets to work with Gil, and they have a really cool new architect that's a local guy that they really like the design. But he was at Valhalla. His name is Roger Meyer. So shout out to Roger and his staff. I know they're working there. They're working hard, building 36 holes. And an Omni Hotel. PGA is doing it right. I like it. All right, let's get to the BMW Championship.
Yeah. Gosh.
Holy crap.
That was a fun one.
Wow. I love it when it comes down to the end like that.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like dropping bombs. They're like, no, you're not getting one over on me.
Yeah.
And then to just come in right behind. 2 versus 1. And I got to be honest with you. When DJ made that putt, I was 100% DJ's winning this thing. Mm-hmm. I really thought that he was going to do.
Yeah, I was on the same brainwave with that.
Mm-hmm. But it's something about the Spaniards, man. The Spaniards, they just have tenacity.
The clutchness.
Yes. And I thought, and there's no crowds, so that's even harder. But could you imagine if there was crowds in those last 2 holes? Well, the last hole and then the playoff hole. It would have been deafening.
Oh, absolutely.
How crazy that finish was.
Yeah. That's some stuff you just want to go back and just add fans to it. Like, I just want to see what it'd be like. I know we'll never know. And
I know. It
stinks, but
crazy year, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well,
I enjoyed the gallery of Chicago golf out there on the other side of the fence. Did you see
I did not
any of
see
that
that
on Instagram? Oh, it's good stuff. Yeah.
Like it was a Chicago golf Instagram page?
And like a bunch of other people with them that were all out there on the other side of the fence watching. Really? Rory and Tiger and everybody come down, and they were, gosh, I'm totally botching on like who was in the video now. But they're, the commentators, they got the cameras like on player hitting, and you could see the crowd on the other side of the fence, and they're like all cheering. That's the gallery nowadays,
all
and
of 10
the
people.
Loudest roar that you've heard of 2020. Like,
I bet that had to feel pretty good though. Was it on 18?
Gosh, I don't remember.
Yeah, probably not.
But
well,
it was so funny. You got to go check it out.
Well, my prediction was right.
Yeah,
my prediction. Honestly, that golf course played so hard this week. I mean, that golf course stood up to its name.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, -4 winning this week.
I mean, they need to put that on the rotation on a regular basis for the majors. That thing was sick.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I'm going to guess that you would probably shoot 150 on that golf course.
I think I could break 150. Wait, what tees are we playing from?
Well, I'm just saying from the tees that they played. I don't think you're breaking 150.
That's really interesting number you throw out there. I don't know. Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
Like how?
I don't know. We got your driver. We got your driver situated. So for those of you
I think I could break 150.
Do what Risky did. Risky likes to put his head in front of the ball on his driver, which then he hits down very steep on the ball and he just spins it and it just goes mostly outside in and just becomes a really kind of a cut or really a push slice really. But we got his head situated behind the ball, got it stabilized, and now he just kind of turns on his spine. And I was proud of you, buddy.
Oh, I'm doing more than just turning on my spine now, really. I'm getting everything into it. I'm starting to replicate DJ's drive out there, and it's working
let's not
really
get ahead
well.
of yourself there, buddy.
I don't know, man. If I shaved off 10 shots in 1 week from when we played
Good for you.
to Saturday.
Hey, listen, I know you were feeling good because you text me. Should I share what you text me?
I don't know what you're about to say right now. So
you text me about, hey, I want to become a pro.
Oh,
can I become a pro in 4 years?
That's a business move. I was gonna go look at the message chain, but
no, I was talking about that. But I did say, get your PAT down.
Well, yeah, you thought I was talking about going to the tour.
No, I was like,
no.
I don't think that's happening, buddy. Don't think that's happening. But hey, I love that you're getting better, and that's what every golfer should. You that's the value of taking lessons.
Yeah, and
have you ever had a lesson before?
Yeah, a really long time ago. One of my grandfather's friends, gave me a lesson, a couple at Lockmere in Raleigh, but I haven't had one for a while. I was gonna take a couple here. Trying to get a new set of clubs and then take some lessons.
Well, we'll give you some free lessons.
Yeah, I hope I could.
I get you some free
finagle some free lessons
as we play. So, well, it was a good week. It was great to see DJ back up at top. But Jon Rahm, I believe he was the favorite this week. Most people picked him to win. 4 under. I mean, this would have been set up beautifully for Koepka. I believe Koepka probably would have been there too. I was thinking about
that as well.
Tiger, I just had a feeling that he wasn't going to make it to the Tour Championship. This golf course was just too big for him. And it's crazy to say. Yeah. But, I mean, and he's been hitting it long off the tee. But I just think with the tall rough, the consistency, Tiger's he's just getting older. He's just getting older. Mm-hmm. But it was great to see Phil do the same, and Phil went out and whooped up on those boys.
How long is this gonna last?
I don't know. Oh, he's gonna win a while.
Yeah.
He could be the Byron Nelson of the PGA Tour and win 11 straight.
That went over my head. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Byron Nelson is the one that done the 11 straight. I'm almost positive. Wow. Isn't that terrible? Yeah. He did 11 straight wins or something like that. It was crazy back in the day. That's nuts. So he could be the Byron Nelson of the senior PGA. Yeah. Well, it was great to see Matsuyama play good. He was playing really well. I thought he was going to actually win. I love his swing. It is so hard to replicate. When you pause like that at the top, that is not easy to do. But it was all the long hitters: McIlroy, Finau, Scheffler, Wolf. Disappointing to not see Wolf do better and make it to the Tour Championship. I thought he would. I thought he would be in the Tour Championship. Morikawa played better. He obviously played better than he did the previous. But JT, I think JT is my biggest surprise there at 25th.
Yeah, 25.
I mean, he's been playing really well. He must have some issues going on with his drive or something, because at the end of the day, that's got to be where it's at. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He had It must be. I don't know. I'm no psychologist. I'm no golf psychologist, but
Yeah, I don't know, but he's really.
got to shake it.
I always say he's really close with. He's really close with Jordan Spieth. He needs to stay away from Jordan for a little while.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna get that negative vibe.
Oh my gosh, I would be so upset if that happens.
Oh man, but your boy Harris English did pretty well. I was shocked. I give you a hard time for picking him last week. But it was good to see that he actually did pretty well, and he's in the playoffs. He's in the top 30. Pretty low down too.
I was
15th or something,
but not too confident in him.
Well, it was a good setup for them, but off to the Tour Championship.
Yep, we're going to East Lake Golf Club, Atlanta.
Yep, and obviously the staple place for the Tour Championship down there in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia.
Great history too. Have you read up about it at all?
A little bit. Give me some insights on East Lake, because it's something to do. Like, they do a lot of charity and revitalization, because it's in not the greatest part of town. It's like the old part of town of Atlanta.
Yeah. So like it was originally the Atlanta like athletic club. Was founded, and then a few years later they decided they want to build a golf course, because in that time, I mean, it was like this was right at the beginning of the 1900s, pretty much.
Right.
So it was getting like really popular. They decided they want to make a golf course, club, a little bit offsite, and yeah, I don't know. It's like, gone through a lot of development and stages to be where it is now. And I was reading up on it. I can't regurgitate everything I read verbatim, but it was really interesting to see how within, 120, 130 years, like how it's changed to find its way as the home of the PGA Tour Championship.
It'll be interesting to see how long it stays there. If they ever change it,
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't see them changing it in the foreseeable future. I don't think they have any reason to.
It'd be interesting. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know what the contract is with them, but hey, it's a great place. It's a central location, right there in Atlanta. Well, not really central, but central in the east. It's a hub for Delta and all that stuff, so it's pretty easy to get in and out. But
yeah, big time.
But let's talk about who we think is going to do well at East Lake. 19 was more Rory Mcilroy.
Yeah, I think he's got a big shot if he ends up playing this week. With the baby on the way.
Or is it close?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close.
I didn't realize it was close.
Yeah, he says if it's coming before Thursday, he's not. I mean, I guess really, if it came Friday, he'd probably back out still. But
yeah. I mean, honestly, if
I'd say there's a good shot he's not going to play.
If I was Rory and this was my first child, I don't even care if I was in the lead. I don't think I would want to miss the birth of my daughter.
Oh, that's exactly what he said. He said, I'm going to play in many other tour championships, but there's not going to be another
birth.
Firstborn child.
Yeah, good for him. Family first. I mean, family first is a huge thing for us, and that's good to see. I mean, there's priorities in life other than what is going on in what, it's job. Let's just be honest. Yes, they have a very cool job. But at the end of the day, it's your job. And I can completely see how you could just be like, no, really, let's be honest. What's $1 million to him right now? Now, what's $15 million? That's a little different.
Yeah.
So, I mean, granted, his wife's probably like, no, you're going to stay there and you're going to make my $15 million and that'll be a great baby gift.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he makes a ton of money, so who cares? But, it's going to be interesting to see kind of how it all comes down. East Lake is pretty decent golf course. I mean, it's pretty tough. Definitely back in the Bermuda. It's going to be all Bermuda greens, Bermuda everywhere across the board. So, but everybody knows the golf course. Even probably some of these kids who come out of college, because I guarantee they've played it. I believe they play like the East Lake Cup is down there. So there's a lot of these young kids. So don't really throw out these young guns that are coming up and because they don't maybe know the course, but it's going to be interesting to kind of see what happens. This week, we're going to do something fun just because it's kind of the last thing. And so we ended up doing a little draft in DraftKings this week. Mm-hmm. And if you play fantasy is a great, especially with DraftKings, because it's cheap to get in with a lot of reward.
Are you about to go into a DraftKings plug right now?
Dude, when we first started this podcast, DraftKings was like one of my first affiliate sponsors when I first started this. So I love DraftKings. We tried to pick a lineup every week and try to see how we did. In some weeks we did pretty good. Yeah, we did good. Some weeks I bombed it and I kind of was like feeling bad. I don't know why I feel bad, but this week, it's very interesting because it's not just picking the winner. It is picking the top 6. Who's one's going to do the best, who's going to make the most birdies, who's going to make the least amount of bogeys or doubles or anything above that. Obviously the winner is a big points getter. So, but you still got to kind of round it out because you only have $50,000, and then everybody's kind of rated differently based on money. So what we're going to do something fun this week. So we're going to let you know who our picks are, and then or who we're taking in the DraftKings this week. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do something like if you tag 2 people in our post for the podcast, either on Golf Nation, on Golf Critique. We'll talk about our new Golf Hub Instagram as well.
Right.
We'll talk about that. We'll have you talk about that. But if you tag 2 of your friends, let them know about us and golfcritique.com, then what we'll do is we'll know that you got into the pool for DraftKings. So you got to get into the pool for DraftKings. And then into the top one. So we're in the East Lake Indian PGA Tour 1.55 million. The one that's $500,000 for first. It's $25 entry. And it's a pretty good payout. We just did the calculations. You got a 1 in 2,000 chance to win $1,000 or more dollars, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty nice odds there.
Pretty good. I can't wait to win that money and upgrade this podcast.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, that'd be so nice.
We'll see. There's a lot of heavy hitters in DraftKings, but you're not playing the heavy hitters. You're playing us this week. So right if you beat us,
what are they gonna get?
If you place higher than us, for every person that tags 2 friends and lets us know that they're in the contest, then what we'll do is we're going to give you a free membership for the year at golfcritique.com.
What is that value, Jeremy?
That value is $59.99 for the year. So it's a $60 value. And it's going to save you a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. That's a way bigger value than $60 when it comes down to it.
Oh, yeah. That's just the price of the membership.
Oh, yeah. I know.
But there is instructors that have $300 savings on packages on there in a perk system. And if you don't understand the system of golfcritique.com, it's completely free to book on our site. There's no booking costs, anything like that. But what we do is if you become a premium member, which is either $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year, which saves you 2 months if you're doing your math, then you get access to all of our partner perks that are on there. Again, why we're so different than your deal systems out there is the golf course, the instructor, the resort make 100% of the revenue that's generated through their page. So anytime you book a round with them, they're getting 100% of that round. Anytime that you book a perk with them, they're getting 100% of what the cost of that is, less the perk itself as a benefit to you for becoming a member of golfcritique.com.
You can really feel good about supporting the courses that you're frequenting.
Absolutely.
Like using this site because you know that they're getting all of that and your money is going towards the maintenance of the golf course and the employees that work at that golf course. It's not going to large corporations
Yes.
that are effectively killing the golf course industry.
Yes. And if you've ever bought a deal at a competitor of ours and you went to the golf course and they looked at you like, really, dude? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, the course is not getting any of that money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not to say they're not getting value out of that, but they're not getting any of that money. So we tried to rearrange that system, and we believe that we are truly the best search engine in golf, because we're going to make you have a better experience at the course. But what's even better is we're starting to get a lot of contributors onto Golf Hub, which is on golfcritique.com. So Risky, you do a lot on Golf Hub. Give them a little bit of insight onto what we're trying to do with Golf Hub.
Well, I mean, it's your all-in-one entertainment site, really. If you enjoy like golf content of any kind, videos, blogs, podcasts like this one, you know, you can find all that stuff there. Course reviews, like what's in the bag, you know, a ton of people. It's anybody can put content on Golf Hub. If you like golf content on Golf Hub, you know. And I mean, it's super easy. It's way easier than YouTube. Although, you know, if you're going to use videos, all you upload it to YouTube and then you just straight upload the URL to that YouTube video into Golf Hub and bingo, it's right there. I mean, it's really easy. There's a ton of good information on there. We have our guy, David, writing awesome blogs all the time on there. Super good writer. There's a bunch of other awesome podcasts, like the guys from Enjoy the Walk are on. 3 Under Par. I was trying to think of some more. Chasing Daylight off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, it's super awesome. It's really easy. It's all in one site right there with golfcritique.com. So you can just click right over to that and book your lesson. You know, you see an instructor. Let me think of one. Matt Walter, great contributor on
he's got some
Golf
awesome
Hub.
YouTube content.
Absolutely. It's all on there. So you can, you know, go right there, watch his videos. Oh, I want to take a lesson with this guy. Let me just go right over to Golf Critique and boom, I can book a lesson with him right there. So, I mean, it's great. I do a lot of Golf Hub stuff now. I'm always putting our podcasts on there, and we just started a Golf Hub on Golf Critique Instagram page that y'all should follow. It's where I'm going to be updating all the new content that comes out, promoting them on our page and everything.
Really, if you think about us, we're a combination of YouTube, iTunes, and a blog site is really what we did.
Blogspot.
But what is so unique about us is it's only golf. So if you love golf like we love golf, and you're just trying to kind of weed through or sift through the clutter of everything that you can find on YouTube. Look, we got no problem with YouTube. We love YouTube. But sometimes you're just it's just all over the place. So now you can come to us, get great golf content, and you're ready to go. It's awesome. And so I think you're going to love it. It's, again, free. There's no cost. We love our members. We love that. The only thing that you pay for on golfcritique.com is the access to perks. And if you review, our partners give you a $5 voucher of some kind, whether it's a free range balls, whether it's $5 off your next round, any sort, whether it's a good or bad review. We want your honest opinion. You know, that's not for a good review. That's just, hey, thanks for talking about them. Thanks for letting them know, hey, how the experience was, because trust me, if you had a bad experience, they don't want you to not tell them that. They want you to tell them, hey, I didn't have the best experience. And so they can make your experience better the next time. So back to our DraftKings picks. So who are we going to? We're going 6 picks this week.
6. Okay.
Here we go. We're going to start off with our boy, North Carolina.
Webb Simpson.
We're definitely putting him in. He's consistent.
Absolutely.
Every week he's right there at the top. We're definitely pulling the trigger on him. Second pick, Sungjae Im. I like this guy.
Solid pick.
Birdie machine.
Absolutely.
How many birdies he got?
I want to say 377.
Isn't he number one in birdies?
I believe that is correct.
If you play DraftKings and you understand the system, birdies are good. Birdies are great. So it doesn't really hurt you unless you get a double bogey, because it's only 0.5 off if you get a bogey. So birdies and pars or even bogeys are fine. You just don't want those guys that drop some big numbers. So we're going with him on number 2 slot. Number 3 slot. We got to go a little bit lower because remember, we only have $50,000 to play with, so we got to be a little strategic.
Right.
Victor Hovland.
Great pick.
Oh, love this kid. This kid is going to be fantastic for years to come. He's one of the young guns that made it to the Tour Championship. He's very, very good value at $6,600. So that is going to allow us to have some really top players. You know, obviously DJ's hard to grab because he's so expensive. He's $15,500. You know, but he's got a 2-shot lead against, over the field, and he's been playing lights out. So we'll see. In the 4th spot, Georgia native, University of Georgia, playing extremely well, and the guy who saved you through the CEO at the PGA of Canada,
Kisner,
Mr. Kevin Kisner.
Let's go.
Yes,
yeah, that's the boy.
He's from Georgia. He's going to do good. I think we're going to be fine. Incredible value too. He's been playing lights out the last couple of weeks. He's only $6,800.
Oh yeah.
I really, really like Kisner here. In our 5th spot, we went big time. We went high. We couldn't go all the way to the top, but we had to go with somebody that we felt like was going to be good. And my sleeper pick that I didn't put no money on, Mr. Colin Morikawa.
Every episode, I swear, it's going to come up in every single episode.
Until we get to 2000 to the new season, it's coming. I'm so regretful of this. And then in our 6th spot, so we still had about $7,900 left to make this spot, but we decided not to fulfill that entire $7,900. And we went for a guy that I think is really trending in the right direction, that we continue to see his name on leaderboards over and over and over. And another Georgia boy that's probably going to know this golf course pretty well, in Brendan Todd. Really, really excited about this lineup. Again, doesn't mean we're going to win the $1 million or actually $500,000 this week for the payout.
Hopefully.
We'll take it though, right?
Yeah.
We're going on vacation if that happens.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that 500,000 easily. Oh my gosh.
So that's going to be our picks for this week. And so hopefully good luck, everybody. Obviously, if you tie us and if you use our picks, you don't beat us. So you ain't getting no free membership. So make your own picks. Give us tag us in our post of the podcast.
Yeah.
And make sure you tag 2 friends. And hey, listen, we just want to spread the good news about golfcritique.com, Golf Hub, because again, we are trying to do something for the industry that hasn't been done in a long time. And our love is for the game. Our love is for growing this game. And our love is for providing enough funds back to the partners to make sure that they give you an incredible experience every single time and still be able to give you guys some good value out there, here and there when you can get them. Because remember, the perks are first come, first serve. Just because you're a member doesn't mean you're going to grab the perk that you want. So just be aware of that. It's you got to grab it. Hey, listen, there's 40% off out there right now. 40% off a tee time. And if you don't grab it, then you're SOL.
Yeah.
So you got to be on top.
There's a ton of great perks out there.
Yes. And even travel perks too. So make sure you go check us out on golfcritique.com. But that is DraftKings picks for the week.
Also, if you're listening to this point, go ahead and comment on our Instagram or, send us a DM or something. Let us know what you think about the show up to this point. We haven't heard
Yeah, we haven't heard too much.
Haven't heard too much from anybody.
They must
outside.
love us.
Yeah, no comments, no
nothing
suggestions.
Wrong. Nothing wrong. You're the
Then
best.
why are we topping the charts right now?
I know, right?
Why are we number one?
We're doing better though. We're doing better. That's okay.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
growth, baby. It's growth.
I'm excited for these next few episodes we actually have coming up. We got
me too.
a lot of great people. Mainly, I mean, not mainly, but next week we have one of my favorite instructors in the industry right now, Jake Hutt, is coming on.
Very cool guy.
It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to talk with him about everything, how he's trying to change the industry away as well. You know, really getting rid of that old man stigma of golf. And yeah, I think it's really cool. He's really cool. We have also coming up after that, Chris Rusin from Wilson Golf.
Very cool.
Will be with us, along with our friend from Amsterdam, Elizabeth Powells, who's a golf movement specialist and certified yoga instructor.
Hey, have you ever taken yoga?
Yeah, I was actually about to say that. I love yoga. I've been doing, I do it with my girlfriend sometimes and stuff.
I bet you do.
Yeah, it's great. I'm really trying to improve my posture. I don't know. A lot of people can probably see it on the... I'm just going to ignore that. A lot of people probably see it on the podcast. I'm constantly trying to straighten my back and everything. So, yeah, I need to improve my posture and my flexibility.
Your posture is actually not too bad. It's better than you think.
It's because I'm always trying to... I'm constantly trying to change it.
But I just want to know how cool Amsterdam is, because I've heard so many cool stories.
Well, a crazy thing, I don't want to give too much away for the episode, but crazy thing, she lives in Amsterdam, but she does yoga expeditions. She takes her clients to Spain.
We need an expedition.
For
please
yoga.
take us on an experience expedition to learn yoga.
Yeah, it's awesome. She's got a lot of great videos up on her Instagram as well.
Yeah, very cool. I mean, stuff. Flexibility. Yeah. If you guys follow me, Jeremy Lee PGA on Instagram, you'll notice that I've been hitting the workout for 8 or 9 weeks now straight.
Really?
Yeah.
That long?
Yeah, I've been doing it well. So I do about 3.5 miles every morning with a walk sprint, and then I incorporate some push-ups. I do like 150 push-ups a day, somewhere around in there within this hour. So I usually do a workout every morning for an hour for 6 days a week. And it's changed my life. It's been amazing. It's really been great stuff. But
yeah, haven't even touched that White Claw over there.
I know. No, listen.
You said you want to drink some beers on the podcast today?
I'm halfway through. But the great thing about White Claw, we love our White Claw. 2 grams, baby. 2 grams of carbs. That's why I love my White Claw.
Yeah.
And I'm a big
White
taste
Claw
guy.
And your Mick Ultra.
Yeah. Actually, once these started coming out, these seltzers starting to come out, I don't really...
not even Mick Ultra guy anymore. Huh?
I'll just be honest with you. I only drink beer because it just made me feel good. I hate the taste.
You just slug it, like pinch your nose and slug it.
But shout out to White Claw and all the seltzers out there, because...
Shout out specifically to High Noon. That's a great seltzer. It's made with real vodka.
Really?
Yeah. And us in North Carolina, we can only pick it up at the ABC stores.
Interesting.
Good old government-controlled liquor sales.
Hey,
but
gotta make the money
it's
too.
Really good. Real vodka. Yeah.
Well,
it's super good.
Very
I think
cool.
it's my favorite. But I hate going to the liquor store all the time. It's a pain.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. And there's enough of our drinking stories. But listen, hey, if you're ever in the Pinehurst area, definitely hit us up. We would definitely love to hang out with some of y'all. Hey, if you're playing golf, holler at us. We'll definitely come out there and at least meet you guys and see where you're playing this week, and give you some tips on the Pinehurst area. Obviously, we always like dinner and a couple beverages after work.
A couple.
We try to stay reasonable sometimes, but like Risky said, hey, we're just trying to grow the game. We love the game. I hope you love the game too. This is all for the love of the game. And make sure you go to golfcritique.com and check out all the cool new booking options for you. By the way, again, no booking fees. Completely free. 100% free. You do not have to have a a paid membership to book through golfcritique.com. I want to make sure everybody understands that. So thank you so much for your support, and the podcast is growing, so thank you for that. But we are done for the day. We didn't do too bad with no guests today, Risky.
Yeah, no, we actually stayed just about on time, which I was kind of shocked about.
Oh, we thought we were going to be short.
Cool.
We know how to talk. All right, everybody.
Yeah, you can definitely talk. Jeremy loves talking.
All right, everybody. Well, we'll be back next week. As Risky said, we're with Jake Hutt next week, which will be an amazing episode. We're really, really excited to talk to him. So until then, learn as much as you can, live your life to the fullest, and play golf forever. I'm Jeremy Lee. For Risky and everybody else out there in the golfing world, we'll see you on the tee. Take care.